It's week 8 of the high school football season with district titles up for grabs.
Top teams set their sights on the playoffs and look to keep their undefeated seasons going.
The game-changing plays made by the area's best players for the PBF 25 Football Friday starts right now.
And just about that time to start seeing which teams are heading towards a district crown as week 8 of the high school football season kicks off. Shane right here with Yanni Caracas. Yanni, we're at the point in the season where teams now to be playing their best football, hope to be at the right time heading into the playoffs.
Yeah, every game from here on out really should feel like a playoff-like atmosphere because of everything that's on the line, and that includes our game of the week tonight, Vero Beach at Centennial.
Yeah, the undefeated Indians is the #1 team in our top 10 poll all season long. Centennial coming in at number 9 on our top 10 list with just one loss on the year at 5-1.
All right, to Port St. Lucie we go for a big district game. Vero Beach, average margin of victory this year, over 30 points, but the Eagles coming to play early. First quarter, Indians pin back. DJ Dunbar makes the tackle in the end zone. That's a safety. 2-0 Centennial. Vero responds defensively. Big man Kesney Brown takes down the quarterback Malik Torres for the sack. He's all jacked up. Indians getting to work on offense. Keep an eye on quarterback Tyler Aronson. Chased down by Centennial defender. Somehow gets the pass off. Quincy Rogers is there for the big reception to get the Indians inside the 10. Very next play, Aronson keeps it himself, running in the 3-yard touchdown. Vero takes the lead. And it was a one-score game through 3 quarters, but Vero going nuts in the 4th quarter to win big, remaining undefeated. 41-13 is your final.
Number 2, Cardinal Newman hoping to stay on track to a perfect regular season, hosting St. John Paul II. Homecoming night, hey. Huge Newman lead in the second. St. John Paul trying to muster some offense, but Josh Philliston has other ideas. Gets an interception, cuts across the field here, and yeah, you're going to give him a pick 6 for this effort.
Okay.
Newman on top, 55-0 at the half. Things wouldn't get much better in the second half for the Eagles. Opening kickoff, James Smeenge. And you rarely see this on a kickoff, but Smeenge wouldn't be touched. He gets the touchdown return. And wow, this thing is just blowing wide open. Newman just making everything look easy. Ensuing Eagles possession, another pass, another interception. Patrick Zeal. This time he's going to return it for a 6. Newman improves to 8-0 with a 69-0 win.
2 pick sixes, huh?
2 pick sixes.
South Fork hosting number 7 Jensen Beach. Falcons up 30-0 at the half, and it's because of offensive plays like this. Gio Cascione airing it out to his big tight end Rylan Hauser, who comes down with it in traffic. Falcons would miss the field goal, though. Bulldogs with a little momentum making a play defensively. Jensen tries to get a little cute with the halfback pass. Dylan Petovich picked off by the Bulldogs DB. But the momentum short-lived. Very next play, Jensen Beach gets it back. Jamari Marshall gets the interception. Jensen Beach wins 37-0. They're 6-1, and get this, now district champions. Congratulations.
How about that? Now to a couple of teams on that playoff bubble at 3-on-3. We're talking about 3-3. We're talking about John I. Leonard at Wellington tonight.
A 4M District 10 matchup. The Lancers still looking for their first district win after losing to Palm Beach Central last week.
That's right. Wellington 1-0 in the district after beating up on Forest Hill a couple weeks ago. And look who joined the band here. Shrek and Peter Pan making an appearance. Wolverines up 7-0 in the first. Quarterback Ryan Anthony is able to get to the edge and into the end zone, giving Wellington a 2-score lead. Lancers get the ball now, and they're going for it on 4th down in their own territory. Jatavius Gale finds Shiverson Joseph. He gets a nice gain, but not enough for the first. A few plays later, Anthony, you're going to see him roll out to his right, goes deep to Vincent Surio, who makes a sliding grab. Nice catch. A nice first down there, setting up this. Garen's Kettle up on the direct snap. He's met by a host of Lancers, but the second effort and a help from his lineman get him to the end zone. Wellington dominates in this one, winning it 42-0.
A lot of big wins. All the smoke for number 4, John Carroll, getting a visit from Cardinal Mooney, the only 2 teams in 1S District 6. Rams get the offense going early and often. Dawson Mail looking downfield. He'll find his guy, Aiden Singleton, for the long touchdown grab. Carroll takes the 7-0 lead. Later in the first half, Mail finds Marion Frederick, and that'll move the chains for the Rams. And that sets up Wyatt Dempsey, who drills the field goal. John Carroll wins 26-3.
Got to show the kicker some love. Both Kings Academy and Suncoast were 0-1 in 2M District 9 coming into tonight. Lions already up 7-0 early in this game. The defense playing well early. Suncoast's pass is picked off by R.J. Tolbert. Tolbert is heading the other way, taken down deep in Suncoast territory. Ensuing drive, it's Joe Daly out to Javian Jones, and JJ was dynamite. Shakes off a tackle, takes it in for 6, and we're still in the first quarter. The Lions now up 14-0. Next Suncoast play on offense ends like the last Suncoast play on offense. Back-to-back interceptions. This time it's Michael Mesa with the pick, and again, Kings Academy with great field position. And it makes Suncoast pay once again. Marion Victor on the handoff takes a little Friday night stroll right to the end zone for the score. Lions take a bite out of Suncoast, 48-0. All right, coming up after the break, Somerset heads to American Heritage Delray as both teams look for their first district win on the year. And we head back to the Treasure Coast when Football Friday returns. All right, welcome back to Football Friday, Week 8 after Boynton Beach's win over St. Andrews. Both Somerset and American Heritage looking up at the Tigers in 2M District 10.
Both 0-1 in the district, hoping to get their very first district win tonight.
Yeah, Somerset coming off back-to-back losses. Heritage blown out by St. Andrews last week. Cougars were down by 7 in the first half, looking to establish the run, but linebacker Jared Lampkin stops this run for a short gain. And then on the next play, it's Quincy Rowe, drops back but gets flushed out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Picks up a nice gain for Somerset right outside of the red zone. All right, things are cooking for them. Cougars looking to even things up, but can't connect on the screen pass here, and the sirens start to sound, and that's a sound we've been hearing a lot this season. The lightning delay forces everyone to leave, but after things cleared up, Somerset would find their groove, winning this one on the road, 27-16.
So much lightning delays on Fridays.
Oh, man.
All right, Fort Pierce Westwood looking to go 2-0 in 3S District 11, hosting Sebring. Late first half, Sebring up 21-0. Westwood try to get something going. Big QB Todd Jackson takes off and runs and gets the first down out of bounds. A few plays later, Jackson finds Jalen Mons, middle of the field. A flag is thrown for helmet-to-helmet contact, so the clock would have expired, but they get one more play, and they make it count. Jackson on the move, looking end zone, and he finds Buddy Mons for the score right before the first half horn, but that's their lone score. Sebring wins 49-7.
How about Pahokee getting a visit from First Baptist, making a trip over from Naples tonight? Blue Devils are having some trouble moving the ball consistently early on. Janoris Wilchert Jr. with a short gain on the ground. They need much more than that. Pahokee trying to pick things up by going to the air, but Austin Simmons is going to have his pass intercepted, giving First Baptist great field position after he shakes off a few tackles here. Blue Devils would eventually get things going as the game progressed, and they'd hold on, and they win it 21-12.
Glades Day struggling this season at 1-5, but going against a winless Dade Christian squad in the muck tonight. First quarter, Gators playing some good defense. Nice play, Marvin Curry shedding the blocker and making the nice tackle. Then the offense getting to work. Quarterback Marquise Clark keeps it, and he just dodges and weaves through defenders. So athletic. Look at him go. Sadly, a flag on the play, but Glades Day makes it count moments later. Demetrius Willis on the carry. Big hole, and he leaps a defender, and he goes the distance. Glades Day led 44-13 in the fourth.
That game just about to wrap up. Time for our Football Friday game of the week. Is from Cardinal Newman and their win over St. John Paul. To open the second half, James Smeenge goes untouched. It returns it all the way for the touchdown. Man, his teammates were jacked for him. He just may be the favorite in practice or something around the team.
Or was he homecoming king?
It was. He wasn't homecoming king. It was his teammate was homecoming king. But look at him, right up the middle, untouched. And the Crusaders stay undefeated. They win it 69-0.
All right, a few other scores we want to get to. Canterbury tops Boca Raton Christian by a final of 49-0.
Clewiston all over Lake Placid 27-0. And a night to forget for Berean Christian, losing on the road to Archbishop 47-0. All right, let's take a look at our college football weekend menu on WPBF 25 tomorrow. First up, it's Iowa State traveling to number 22 Texas. And the big top 25 matchup is number 8 Oklahoma State. Tries to get a big win over number 13 TCU in their house. That should be a good game. And the nightcap, Florida State, not ranked anymore, but if they manage to get this win over number 4 Clemson tomorrow, they'll surely be back in the top 25. That game in Tallahassee at 7:30. And this year, Yanni, Florida State, Florida, Miami, right? Well, this week, unranked.
Unranked. Not good for the state of college football in the state of Florida.
Hey, we still got Kaiser.
yeah, they're having a good year. All right, all these highlights are going to be on WPBF.com shortly.
All right, have a good night. We'll see you back here for Week 9 next Friday.